On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers.
Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Throwing is Jackson. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. On the option to give to Swift here. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On third down, Jackson. That is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Jackson. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's Jackson. Feeling the pressure here and take him down. A sack back at the 7. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on third and goal. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. George Pickens. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 22. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Herbert on first down now.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Herbert throwing again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. You look at this Baltimore defense.
Yeah, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
To the air again, Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Chargers at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah, you're bullshitting, gang. You're bullshitting.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Jackson now. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A short throw caught by Andrews.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the line...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
Now Herbert following the turnover. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
On 4th down, Herbert.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw here, Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Again, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
That is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Play action. It's Herbert. Here's a diving catch right side. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now it's Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And he's going to be pushed.
Fuck, I need him to get up out of there, man.
89 yards for him on the ground so
Running
far
slow as hell. Can't do it.
In this first half.
Oh no. Oh no.
Here's Swift.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Jackson on second down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Swift will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. And got his man complete.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Herbert.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Donald Parham.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he will find Davis. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. That's caught. It's Flowers. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run over center with Mitchell, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They snap it to Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to Davis. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 23. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. And Jackson throwing once more. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. Touchdown. Mark Andrews from 10 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now inside the 25.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Quentin Johnston, 94 yards. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. 89 yards rushing for him now to this point.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Now it's Jackson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here's Jackson.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Mitchell now off the option.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the...
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great effort there, with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Ravens are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnston. The Chargers on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. Herbert now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
On 4th down, here's the option.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Chargers...
On first down, it's Herbert.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards. But he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chargers 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. And now they're in the hurry up.
Here's Herbert now on second down.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Now a deep one for Johnston. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Once again, it's Swift.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out to his left.
Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing is Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here at
Yo.
maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Oh, now my mic's
Wind up
working.
getting
There we
7
go.
on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, buddy. I'm just fucking bending this nigga over, fucking raping his ass. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm swatting everything. Fucking swatting everything. Putting this big, thick, black penis in his ass.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Stay in the pressure. Stay in the heat.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get
y'all
the
play some freaking defense over here, guys. Come on.
To the air again, Herbert. He's going to let it fly.
This guy.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Richie BG I'm playing. He just keep throwing it to number 19. Like, obviously, I got him locked down.
That one incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He gonna try to throw it to him again, and it's not gonna work. I hate to break it to you, bud. It's not gonna work. Yeah, motion him over so I can man him up. Yep. Oh,
now it's Herbert.
Oh yeah, Herbert, and your real piece, boy. He's thrown this bitch 44 times, man.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good.
12
I've heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Again, Herbert.
Oh my God, keep throwing it to number. Jordan, can you shut the fuck up? Do you ever shut your goddamn mouth?
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Like, holy fuck.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Throw it to the running back, buddy. Nothing else is open. I'm sitting in the heat. Sitting in the heat.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Too bad, so sad, huh?
3rd and long, it's Herbert.
No, sir. Look, I'm swatting that. I'm swatting that, buddy. He got 3 interceptions, by the way.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at
What's up, brother?
But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Marlon, bro.
Marlon. What's up, brother?
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
He off that zaw. He gotta be.
No.
They snap it to Herbert.
I just fucking went under Keenan Allen's legs and make him do a fucking backflip.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
I'm trying to get me some Pizza Hut tonight. That's what I want.
I bet your school bus has an elevator on. Oh, yeah, I got a
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Really? Yeah, I thought you told me you were
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change.
So now he's testing my intelligence.
What you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
Lamar just had a fantastic game.
So for the Ravens, they climbed to 6-2 on the year.
I ran it 16 times, 143 yards.
I know you've always, is that what your teachers told you? And you said, if I'm so different, why do I have to ride on different bus? Exactly.
Side with an AMG. Who's current, baby girl? You know me.
John, that game over with?
Oh yeah, it's over with. But I'm getting on Siege though.
What?
Psych, I lied. Got him.
Oh yeah, you're funny as hell, ain't you?
Got him. I'm just fucking hilarious. How are you? Laugh it up. Laugh it up, buddy. Laugh it up. Laugh it up, buddy.
Marlon, you think John should start streaming?